Good evening. Our news summary for this Wednesday evening. The Enterprise Seychelles Agency ESSA today provided an update on the Balo project, which started earlier this year with an anticipated completion date in February. However, due to unforeseen circumstances, the project is now expected to conclude in May 2025. Despite this adjustment, ESSA says it remains highly satisfied with the progress made so far. The initiative involves the reconstruction of almost 40 kiosks incorporating a structural design that reflects our traditional architectural heritage. This project is sponsored by Laxman by Company. The Ministry for Land and Housing has received the National Assembly's approval of its budget for next year. It is a sum of 734,618,000 rupees. Minister Billy Rangasamy explained that a big portion of the budget is for capital projects, principally for affordable housing and land bank. The money will also go towards ongoing projects and new ones in various districts. 72 million rupees will go towards land projects, such as buying land from private owners, developing 81 plots of land bank, and reclaiming 53 hectares of land. This afternoon, the National Assembly approved the 2025 budget proposal for two other entities, which falls under the auspices of the Ministry of Lands and Housing. This was the Seychelles Infrastructure Agency, SIA, which has a budget allocation of 203 million rupees, and the Planning Authority with a budget allocation of 22.4 million rupees, an increase of 2.8 million rupees over last year. The Ministry of Employment and Social Affairs organized a spiritual concert to commemorate Universal Children's Day, which is celebrated on the 20th of November every year. Children from different religions participated in a concert which was held at the Setan Church on Pralin, where they sang gospel songs, read poems, and Bible verses in the presence of the Minister of Employment and Social Affairs, Patricia Franco. The Director of Social Affairs, Beryl Laboudalon, who was also present, stated that the participation of the children was beyond their expectation. The CEO of the National Council for Children has emphasized the NCC's commitment to amplifying the voices of children, ensuring they feel safe, valued, and empowered. Reflecting on this year's Universal Day of the Child theme, Listen to the Future, CEO Yasmin Umarji noted that children's voices, dreams, and ideas are the foundation of a better tomorrow. She expressed confidence in children's ability to lead with kindness and drive change, both locally and globally. On this special day, the NCC has encouraged everyone to work together to protect and nurture children's talents while ensuring that their voices are heard. Promoting family well-being and building supportive communities are some of the matters discussed by a group of men in a forum which was held this morning at the National Council for Children's Office, the NCC. The forum is one amongst several activities organized by the NCC and the ministry responsible for family affairs to commemorate International Men's Day. The objective of this event was to bring together influential voices in order to celebrate and recognize the remarkable contributions of men in our country. A number of associations that work with people who have disabilities met recently to discuss the challenges that this group of people face when trying to get a job or even pursue higher education. The Association of the Blind and Visually Impaired was one amongst the associations represented at the meeting. The vice chairperson of this association, Rosabelle Waro, said that there is a need for professionals who can help guide people with disabilities on career paths that exist for them in the country. Passport holders from Seychelles and Lebanon will no longer need visas when traveling to the two countries. This is after the two countries signed an agreement for visa waiver on the 12th of November in New York. Ambassador Ian Madeleine and the Charge d'Affaires of the Permanent Mission of Lebanon to the United Nations, Hadi Hashem, signed the agreement on behalf of their respective countries. The Department of Foreign Affairs said that this measure will facilitate the movement of citizens between Seychelles and Lebanon. And Seychelles and El Salvador signed a joint communiqué to promote bilateral relations recently in New York. It was also Ambassador Ian Madeleine who signed for Seychelles, and El Salvador's permanent representative at the United Nations, Griselda Araceli Gonzalez Lopez, did so for her country. Through the agreement, the two countries will hold exchanges in various fields of mutual interest. And with this, we come to the end of this news summary. Have a very pleasant evening.